Hello, my name is Gamakalakupi, and I've got something to say. I am done, and I really need to mean it this time. I'm fucking done. I'm so fucking done. Fucking done with these motherfucking boys. Boys, not men, boys. And I say boys because they are grown men biologically, but they act like motherfucking boys. They have no emotional maturity, no emotional intelligence. But these two were the final straw for me. They could talk that talk. They had the personality. They seemed to have the intelligence, but they don't have the emotional intelligence. Because why? They man. Boys. Let me take a drink, child. I need a drink. You cannot. How'd I look? You know, my audience would know now. I'm 33 years old. 33 to be exact. Born in 92, I'm 92. Baby. Baby. I'm done with being played. I'm done with having the highest standards and being... No, I will never be done with being the bigger person. But I am done with lowering my standards or being too accommodating for the type of men I have to deal with. If you haven't clocked already, I'm a fucking gay man. I don't even know if I identify with that, but that's who I motherfucking is, because I do not fit in those circles, and I'm not dealing with gay men either. They identify as anything but gay. The guys that I attract identify as anything but gay, and I will hold my hands up. Yes, it seems to be a mutual thing. I'm attracted to masculine men. Does that mean I want a straight man? No. Does that mean I want a man in the closet? No. It just simply means that I'm attracted to a masculine man. But my options are closeted men that want to call themselves straight. They don't even want to call themselves bi girl. They want, yeah, so bi girl, bi boy. No. You think I'm going to accept your bullshit anymore? At my big age, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. No more. And I need to tell myself, because I've been down this road before. I've had enough before. And let's be truthful right now. I have suffered from depression, and I've never really told the real reason why. The real reason why is because I used to be a hopeless romantic. Girl, don't even start with the bullshit about me trying or wanting or choosing to be gay. No, 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 don't get it twisted. This is a affliction, if you want to call it that, because that's how it feels. It has felt like a curse. It has felt like, yeah, an affliction. I would not choose this in any way, shape, or form, because it had me depressed. It made me want to, it made me want to, yeah, it made me want to, like, yes, that's why. Because I am seeing people connecting. I've never been in a relationship. And because I'm dealing with men who are so far from wanting or admitting or trying to grow in the way that I've grown, because I've grown to a better place and I'm more confident. And in the last year, I've experienced tremendous growth. I've never been more happy in my life. And that's why now I'm at a point where I need to demand higher standards. 1 minute. Yes, a bitch is stressed. A bitch is stressed, but not in distress, because it'll be forgotten by the morning. And I need to refocus my life. I need better ways and better hows of how to deal. Like, the reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted to help the gays that are coming behind me. Like, listen, I've got the guy that's the same age as me and one who is a Gen Z. Okay, so I'm a millennial. I'm dealing with Gen Z. Let me just have this drink. Get chill. Yeah. If you get to feeling stressed up in your chest, feeling that you about to lose, baby, it's true. Destiny's Child. If let me breathe. Let me tell you about, well, I met the Gen Z before I met, I met the Gen Z before I met the millennial who's my age. Millennium, no, okay, let's start with the Gen Z. Because the Gen Z was struggling there for a long period of time. But we had some intelligent conversation, but I clocked, honey, because I can clock. In my grand old age, I can clock when someone is talking to me and they seem to be overconfident or overconfident, over verbose in a way that makes you think you're not sober right now. You're not. You're not. But I'm like, I'm okay with that because that's when you get on my level. Because sober me, child, I am very open, honest, and that's why I'm doing this right now, okay? Because I have no trouble and no problem speaking my truth and telling my truth and being honest, good or bad, happy or sad, good or bad weather, Heather, okay? And I feel like the universe brought these men into my life at this time for me to experience growth. And growth is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. So, let's get back on track. Mister, I can tell that you are not sober while you're talking to me because I'm on the grinder. On the grinder. And that's how I initially started meeting guys who are masculine because, child, I can't be just flirting with anyone in the streets. I might get my ass gay bashed and look at the visage, honey. We don't need that fucking up, okay? I don't want to get damaged, period. So I've had to grow and change. And what I've learned is these men are so deeply in the closet that they need to be not sober, that they need to be hiding, that they need to be, it's a whole saga, girl. I could go on sagas and tangents. But basically, this one was like kind of upfront about not being that comfortable but really, really wanting me. But bitch, you played me tonight. They both played me this week. And I'm not one to be played, honey, okay? Clock that shit. Not the one. I'm not the one, 2, 3, or 4. And you may think because I'm upfront about how I feel about you and I may give you a lot of allowances because I am an accepting and allowing and I like to say I'm an impatient person, but I'll be impatient with where you are. I will meet you where you are, but if you cannot follow where I'm going, then there's no reason for us to be dealing with each other. Period. Okay? Clock that shit. So now this one is messaging me tonight, asking me if I'm free. That's a Gen Z boy. We met once before on his birthday, and now it's my birthday. So girl, let's return the favor. But that shit ain't happen. Sorry, that shit ain't happen. And I felt like that they could. I wasn't expecting much. I don't expect a relationship. I don't expect to be seen out with you. I don't expect. And that's kind of sad. How sad is that? Realize what we're going through. Okay? And I've experienced some fucked up shit from these type of men. Not even ones that display a modicum of intelligence. Not even ones. Because, as I said, I went through depression for like 8 years. And I accepted some bullshit. And being the bigger person, I still held on to the covenant because I'm ultimately and always honest. I did not betray your confidence, even though you fucked me over massively and you deserved it. But what I learned was these men who are on there dealing with saying that they're straight or bi or whatever, there's a reason why you're still single. There's a reason why nobody's dealing with you. There's a reason why you have to run around here to get what you need, okay? Satisfactorily. Because are you good in bed? No, you ain't. Are you nice? No, you ain't. Are you kind? No, you ain't. Are you respectful? No. Do you display any modicum of courtesy? No, you don't. And what I know for sure is I deserve better. I've always known I deserve better. But I gave you enough rope to hang yourself, and I also let you know, or was kind enough, or had a good enough heart to allow you to make mistakes and to grow. But did you? No, you didn't. You just took that as me being a fool, and that is a common thing. It's a cliche saying, "You take my kindness for weakness." Okay, and yeah, I'll only go so far with you doing that. I don't even go that far. Okay, child, if you disrespect me, like the door is closed, legs are closed. Okay, You're going to have to start from block A, step one, and rebuild again. Because you are not going to just get it. Or period. I am not hot and horny for you. I am a sapiosexual. I am romantically minded. I need to feel desired and appreciated for who I am before I even open my legs. Okay. Oh, you get my dinner. Okay. So that's what we're doing. And I'm done. So tell me where. If there are gays watching, is there a better place to find these kind of men? Where do I need to be going out? Where do I need to? Because also what my friends have told me, my real girlfriends have told me it will happen when you least expect. And the best thing that ever happened to me was releasing, or it just happened. I woke up one day, I did not care about being in a relationship and was so frank just to focus on other things. The longest I've been celibate by choice is 8 months because I just did not want to deal with the bullshit anymore. Excuse me. So rude. Reset. Let me breathe. Give me a minute. Break. Okay. Back to right. So when you then call out these men and tell them, like, they don't even have a word to say in response. Is it an apology? No. It's like, oh, fish out. That's what the millennial said. Fish out to him being disrespectful in how he's treated me. And some of them will only, I've noticed, will only be in that mood when they have that Dutch courage or that Colombian courage. Oh, not the Colombian courage. Yes, Colombian courage. Okay. When they got that in their system, that's when they be chasing the camo. But anytime after that, like, okay, when the sun rises and the clarity comes in, it's a different motherfucking story, okay? Well, I don't need that. Keep it moving. Migrate. Blocked. Then they be calling on all kinds of numbers like, oh, you know who I am. Pill, da. I don't have time for the foolishness. Stop playing. I like board games, not boy games. Okay. Ooh, child. Millennial boy, we had such great chemistry. I've never had chemistry like that with someone before, and I thought this was special. I'm like, this could be something above the other things. Okay. But did I make some mistakes? Yes, I did. But did I know to give him some space? And I'm a bit clairvoyant, a bit of a, as my mom says, a prophet. I knew. Stop apologizing. Give him space, and he'll come back. And sure enough, and I knew exactly when he would come back. I just had a birthday. He didn't know when my birthday was, but I knew. Wait until then. And he'll come back. And sure enough, he did. He came back. But was he on some bullshit still? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it took me like 24 hours to realize, or again, giving grace from where he is and where I am at in a growth journey. Yeah. And let me tell you, I'm also, I don't want to use this phrase, but a victim of my circumstances, but I'm no victim, bitch. I just realized where I live. Like, I realized I live in the ghetto, child. So these men, of course, they're repressed. Of course, they are protecting their masculinity. Of course, they are so scared, trembling in their boots. And yet you have the nerve to, I don't know, to call out guys like me, effeminate or whatever, camp or whatever, and say that we're not brave, that we're not manly. But bitch, we are out here living our best lives, living out and proud. And you are living in the shadows. The shadows. The shadows. Under the cover of a night. And you want to call yourself a man? You want to call yourself masculine? You want to call yourself straight? The toughest of the toughest, the baddest of the baddest? And honey, you know, I've noticed a trend amongst these men. that end up in my bed. Ooh, did she just say that? Who said that? Oh well. On the drugs, sell the drugs, been in prison, banned from driving, in the army. Yeah, that's a common trend. I did not know this, but I find it out. Do I have a judgment? No. But I have a judgment of how you treat me, okay? And your character. That's what I have a judgment about. And that's what I will not accept. If you treat me poorly, then get out the door. Oh, that was bad. Get out the door. Get out. Blocked. Out. Fired. Dismissed. Yeah. I need a break. I'm heated. What I would like to do is refocus on being the independent bitch that I is. I know I'm smart. I know I'm cute. I know I deserve better. So to me, so far, the plan is get the fuck out of here and out of these circumstances. Let me get to where there's some elevated minds, elevated thinking, and elevated people, and people with number one characteristic I want is emotional intelligence. Have not even some, not even modicum. Just have it. Have it. Know how to treat people. Treat people how you would want to be treated. I don't care what the fuck you've been through. We all been through shit. I've been through shit. I've been through shit. I would want to take myself out. Okay? I've had many a day after day after day after day, and that is truly depression, where you want to take yourself out because the circumstances you're in make you want to die. I'm not gonna allow no bitch to take me back there. No, not butter boy bitch. Hell no. And then I've been bottoms. Okay. Clock that shit. Okay. Yeah, humor. Yeah, that's what got me through. Humor. Anyway, back on track. De-stress. De-stress. Breathe. They come in pretty packages. They say all the right things. Enough for a smart bitch to believe it and chance it. But no. You ain't getting me hoe. You ain't my me hoe. You're my enemy. Child, the mess of the dress. Can I get me a fucking good barber? Jesus. Oh wow. Yeah, I live in fucking Manchester, okay? England. I may not sound it. Oh, shit. I may not look it. Oh, ciao. And they may want to send me on the first thing, steaming. But if you want to send me back with all your flags flying, send me back first class, because I'm a first class bitch. Clock it. So, to say what to say is, Kameaux needs to refocus. Kameaux needs to get his shit together. Always along. And you ain't worth it. I don't need to be in those spaces. Those spaces aren't for me. And the reason why that is so depressing and what got me so depressed is because love is a thing, in the words of Jennifer Hudson from the Sex and City 2 movie. It is. And what is life without someone to love? That is my ultimate goal. There's not any amount of money that's going to make me happy. There's not any amount of friends that's going to make me happy. As much as I love you bitches, quality over quantity, okay? But I'm full of love, I'm full of light, and I want to share it with the right person. And I wanted to be reciprocated, but I wasn't even looking for love. I was looking for the most basic thing. Just to enjoy each other's company and treat each other respectfully, even if it is in the shadows. So, girl, we gotta do something else. There's got to be a morning after. Okay, I'm not talking about the pill. And, I've been burned. Yeah, in all the ways that you might think. Okay, in all the ways that you might think. I'm done. So done. So this is a new chapter. I'm Kameaux. I'm 33 years old. I'm a gay man, and we want something new for ourselves. So goodbye, trash. In the garbage you go. Thank you very much for joining me today. Let's look forward to the next, and we'll talk about more on this, more on navigating the gay life. When you have no manual, you have to figure it out for your damn self, and other fun topics. Because I'm a humor-led bitch. And I want to live in the light and love and joy of all this world has to offer. But no matter how good you look, you ain't getting it. No matter how, whatever you are, whatever you're promising, if you cannot deliver, the standards are going all the way up now, because being all the way in the bottom and accepting that bullshit is not working. It has not worked. It has not worked. Trying to be nice has not worked. You have to demand what you want out of life. You have to show people how you want to be treated, and to not be a doormat. Because unfortunately in this world, people will take you and milk you for all that you will give. People will take all they can from you, especially if you're a nice person. They will take that for weakness. If you're living in a trash dump, if you're living next to the garbage heap, even though you are the diamond in the rough, they see you gleaming, honey. And they will, honey, take you to every little tradesman, they will take you to every little jeweler shop, honey, every little pawn shop, to whore you out for the lowest price that they can get. Cause what? They some junkies. They junk. They trash. Bye, bitch.